All right, this is your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwath that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled, Farmers Aren't Growing Crops on Purpose. Now, I got inspired to do this lesson because of a video that was shared with me. And the video pretty much is showcasing how a lot of people know the scoop of what's going on behind the scenes as far as these food shortages are concerned. They're saying that the government is actually paying off a lot of these farmers to not grow their crops or to not take care of their livestock. They're saying if they don't agree with these terms, they'll be tax heavy or more unrighteous decrees are going to be thrown at them. Okay. And pretty much, as we all been saying, everything that's getting ready to happen always leads to the MOB, which is the microchip. Okay. Because the microchip is going to be the safe way out. The microchip is going to be the people who don't know what's going on, or the people that's super desperate. The microchip is just going to be the way for them to finally just be like, look, I'm getting tired of this. Okay, I agree with you. Just leave me alone. Leave me and my family alone. Just let us be. People are going to get into that type of spirit, man. But the ones that's in the know, the ones like us, we know what the MOB represents, man. The MOB represents complete slavery, complete domination. Esau could completely rule over you. You pretty much made him your God, man, if you take the MOB. And the Most High is not pleased with that. All right. But getting back to this, once famine happens, they're going to run to the MOB because the MOB is going to be their safe way out. And like I said, I'm going to play the video that I found. It's like 8 minutes long. I'm only going to play about a few minutes of it. And so I ran across this picture right here. It's from Henry Kissinger. It says, control oil and you control nations. Control food and you control the people. And why is that? Because once you don't have anything in your stomach, man, once you realize that you've been going days without food, you become desperate, man, because now you're getting to the point where you're like, man, hold on, I'm starving. So you're going to do desperate things, man. People are going to be out here, just like we always say, cannibalism is coming back. All right. Cannibalism is coming back. People that love their so-called dogs and cats, all of their pets and everything, they're going to be the first to go. Because once they realize that they can't go to these grocery stores or their supermarkets, these fast food restaurants or whatever the case may be that have food in there, you best believe they're going to go to these animals first, and they don't care. They're not going to care in that day. Your so-called beloved dog that you said is a man's best friend. You walk them every day and everything like that. These people about to get them animals, man. And then once they realize those animals are gone, they're going to start getting people. And then once that happens, what is Esau going to do? He's going to present that chip and he's going to tell you, look, come to the nearest FEMA camp or whatever site it is. We have food. We have shelter. If you take this chip, you can go back to living normally again, so forth and so on, man. And so now, like I said, it's funny how in the video, they was like, look, the government is telling these farmers to not do these things because of why? If you control the food, you control the people. All right. So let's play this video. Like I said, we're going to only play a few minutes of it, and then we're going to hop into a few scriptures. Let me turn the camera this way.
So me and my coworker got talking.
All right.
Today, and something came up that I didn't really.
All right, here we go.
So me and my coworker got talking today, and something came up that I didn't really think about when my dad mentioned it to me. He's worked in the agriculture industry for over 40 years. This year, farmers are being offered 1.5 times the value of their crops to destroy them. They're also being told by the federal government they will not receive subsidies for farming if they refuse to destroy their crops. What does that mean? That means that the farmer cannot afford to provide you with food based upon the taxes the government is levying on him if the government doesn't in turn give him back his tax money to provide you with food. Kind of a fucked up system, but that's how it works. And, well, they're not going to subsidize them if they don't destroy the crops. They'll pay them more than what it's worth, and they want them to destroy it, and they'll still get their subsidies. They're trying to create a food shortage. We've got 8 months to get our own food supply. We're probably going to be facing mass starvation.
Is it true that the government is paying farmers to destroy their crops? And the simple answer to that is yes, they are.
Initially heard about the government paying farmers to destroy their crops, I thought it was a load of bullshit. Well, lo and behold, we received our destruction notice the other day. So basically, there was two options on how to destroy the crop. The government could fly on Agent Orange, or we could manually destroy the crop ourselves. But we put too much blood, sweat, and tears in it to let them destroy it, so we decided to manually do it ourselves. Basically, it said if we used a lawnmower to destroy the crop, we could receive an extra $600 an acre. Something about the low carbon footprint or something. So that's what we're doing.
I got my letter yesterday. The letter asking you to destroy some crop. Along with the letter, I had to sign for a certified package, which included these two binders, and then, of course, this 3-ring binder on how to properly dispose of your crops. And as you can tell, it's on government paper. And as you can tell, this here is the affected area in my section of the county, closest town, and of course you can't run away where you live. So from the county tracts, then they break it down into these individual farm tracts that you have to destroy. And you can see the crop or the field. As long as we're together, it don't matter where.
This is the second machine that I dropped off here for the local farmers. Just want to show you a little bit of each drum. You got 4 of these drums, 2 on each side. Now you can imagine the damage they can do, not counting the blade which you can set down. So this will be the first field that we take care of. So all we're going to do is mash everything into the ground. Then I'm going to go pick up some steel plates, lay them across the road plates, so we can get the machines over there, start on that farm. So the farmers got paid by the government. I don't understand what it's all about, but they got paid. Now they hired us to come in here and just destroy whatever we can. I don't understand how it all works, but we're already paid for a certain amount of time. You can hear the first machine already running out there. But when you hear them farmers saying they're getting paid to destroy everything, they ain't bullshitting y'all. Y'all better start paying attention.
Well, what you saw right there ought to concern you. I was doing exactly what I was told via a letter I got last night in the mail from the Department of Hydrocarbons. They said in order to stabilize oil prices, they need a bunch of oil just dumped. And not dumped on the market, just dumped on lease roads and field roads and things like that. So I'm hooked up to that oil tank, going straight into my truck to get rid of it. Well, I'm going to get fined if I don't get rid of it, they said. So that prompted me to call District Selectman Tony Deloge and ask him about this letter. He said he didn't know much about it, but he would suggest that I follow whatever it says. So here we go.
All right, so pretty much the rest of the video is going to be like this. You're going to see a lot of people speak their piece and everything like that, and how they keep saying in the video the government was not bullshitting. All right. And we've been saying this for the longest, man. The Most High was going to find a way, or not find a way. He was going to make a way, because everything is orchestrated by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua anyway. He was going to make a way for famine to happen. It was written. This is prophecy. And this is one of the ways that Esau is getting ready to make that happen. He's using the farmers. He's telling the farmers to destroy these crops, or if they don't, they'll be fined. They'll be hit with all of these other unrighteous decrees, or whatever the case may be. So it's getting to that point, man. It's getting to that point. Just like we just saw right here. What it say? Read it one more time. Control oil and you control nations. Control food and you control the people. There it is, man. There it is. When people get desperate out here, when they don't have nothing to live for, when they realize they can't even get food. But then Esau, here comes Esau, the shining with the bright armor. Hey, I can save you. I can protect you. I can do this for you. All you got to do is just run toward me. But before you run toward me, make sure you take this little thing and put it in your right hand and your forehead. Then you'll be able to eat. Watch how many people fold, man. Watch how many people go in and take that, man. Just so they can have some more what? Processed food, polluted water. chemicalized water, human meat. You don't know what this food is nowadays, man. It's a damn shame you got to go to the fucking grocery store and it's an organic section. Everything should just be real, man. But like we've been saying, before I go off into something else, this is what's coming, man. This is what's coming. And we need to prepare for this. We need to prepare for this. Because the only people that's going to make it up out of here is the elect, man. The elect is going to be the only ones that's all right. And we need to make sure we are part of that number by doing what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua told us to do right now. This is Matthew 24:4. And it says, and Yahushua answered and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So these times we getting ready to come into, and the times we living in right now, are the beginning of sorrows. Things are going to get bad out here, man. Okay? But when things get bad, what do we need to do? Maintain our integrity. Maintain and remember what we have learned, what we've been taught. Keep calling on the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because he is not a man of lie. He is not the author of confusion. He said he was going to look out for us during these times. He, like I said earlier, he's the one that's orchestrating all of this. So you best believe he's going to make a way for his elect to maneuver around, man. You got to remember that, man. He's the one that's bringing these plagues. So best believe he can make sure that you can walk around all through this and be okay at the same time. That's how powerful the Most High is, man. Let's get Psalm 64. This is Psalms chapter 64, and we're going to start at 5. And it says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? Who is saying this? The Edomites, the so-called white men. Specifically, the elite banking families. All right, the Illuminati. Because they're the top people that's actually orchestrating all of this as well. Because the Most High is using them on the left-hand side to bring all of this hell that's getting ready to come. But just like we read in that picture earlier, says if you control the food, you control the people, right? They're telling the farmers to go destroy all of these crops and do all these different things so they'll be fine. And even the people in the video, what they say, I don't know why all of this is happening, but, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and follow orders, because if I don't, I'm going to get hit with all this money. Read again. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. People don't know what's going on. This is a trap for the people. Starve them to death, make sure they don't eat. They run towards you. You can get them to take the MOB. Point blank, period. Easy, right? Easy. That's what they think. And actually, it is going to be easy to get the majority of these people, because the majority of these people are going to take it, man. But the hopeful elect is not going to take it. They are not going to take it. The elect is not going to take it, man. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. It says, they say, who shall see them? We do. Through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, we see what's going on behind the scenes. Verse 6, it say, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. According to Job 20:23, as soon as they get ready to fill their belly, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to interfere and stop all this madness, man. As soon as Esau feel like he about to win the war, Yahushua about to pop up and fuck this shit up, man. Because Esau would have went too far, man. He's already going too far now. But once that chip is presented, that's it, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua be like, all right, nope. All right, you doing too much now. You doing too much. It's time for me to interfere, man. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Those arrows, which are the missiles, they're going to be shot over here, destroy America within 1 hour. Beautiful sight, man. Beautiful sight. That's what we waiting and hoping for, man. We hoping this thing happens tomorrow, man, so we can get up out of here and go home and stop having to live in this hellhole and be in these sorrow feelings every damn day, being angry all the damn time, worrying about things all the time, man. We ready to be happy and be at peace. Fuck this shit, man. Let's get one last scripture and we out of here. Let's get Isaiah 65:12, because you got to remember the Most High is going to look out for us, man. This is not the time for us to be folding under pressure and wondering the Most High is actually going to protect us. Is he actually real? Is he out here? Are these scriptures really true? You know, because these doubt demons is going to get on a lot of people, man. It's already happening now. I already seen brothers, you know, doing videos about it. I actually got another video that I'm going to do speaking about that too. But right now, you know, this is not the time to be doubting, man. The Most High said he was going to feed us during a time of famine, right? This is Isaiah 65:12. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear. But did evil before my eyes. It did choose that wherein I delighted not. 2/3 of our people are definitely, you know, they delighted not in this word. So this is going to happen to them. Verse 13. Therefore, thus said the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat, the elect, but ye shall be hungry. 2/3. Behold, my servants shall drink, the elect, but ye shall be thirsty. 2/3. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, the elect, but ye shall be ashamed. The 2/3. Okay? The Most High said he was going to look out for the ones who were in this truth, within truth and sincerity, being serious about this thing. He knows who his servants are. He knows who the true believers are. He's going to look out for those people, the ones that repented and started following him immediately, man. Okay? The ones that believed in him before the trouble happened. And that's what we're doing right now, man. We're believing in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai before the trouble happens. The 2/3, they're going to be hungry. They're going to be thirsty. They're not going to rejoice. They're going to be ashamed, man. They're going to be put down to the slaughter. And they're going to wish they would have listened to this way beforehand. But guess what? It's going to be too late around that time. But you got to remember what the Most High just said about his servants. He said the servants are going to eat, drink, and rejoice. What does it mean to rejoice? Be happy. Be happy. When you rejoice, you're like, yes, I overcame. And that's exactly what's getting ready to happen, man. The elect is going to overcome Jacob's trouble. The elect is going to overcome Jacob's trouble, man. Remember that. The worst time on earth, the elect is going to overcome that, man. So you got to keep that spirit on you to make sure that you don't fold under pressure at the last seconds, man, because we living in the last seconds. All right. Verse 14, it says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart. See? But you shall cry for sorrow of heart and shall howl for vexation of spirit. And that's exactly what's going to happen to a lot of 2/3, man. They're going to be howling for vexation of spirit, especially when they realize they went weeks without any food in their stomach, man. Because that's getting ready to happen. There's going to be a lot of people that's actually going to have to feel that pain, man. Feel their insides being eaten alive, man. Judgment, man. And this is why we say fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, because that's a horrible death. And you don't know how long the Most High is going to keep your spirit in that body, man. The Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to make sure 2/3 feel that pain, man. It's written in 2nd Esdras. The ones who didn't believe, they're going to have to go out by pain. We're not trying to live that life, man. We're trying to get out of here, all right? So just remember, Esau's over here the Most High is allowing Esau to do all of these unrighteous decrees and lay all of these snares privately and do all these things as far as famine, creating their own famines and so forth and so on. But hey, let them do it. Let them do it. Because at the end of the day, Esau's only going to move so far. He's only going to move so far. After that, it's a done deal, man. All right. So keep the faith alive. Keep the faith alive and keep believing and praying to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say call Halayim Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Richaa Quadash. Double honor to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned is true from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwath that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.